you know.
Welcome back. Look at me. I'm halfway out of the frame.
You are.
Or is it Mark and soon to be gone Steve? You're edging me out.
I'm edging you out.
Edging me out.
I would never. Look at me. I'm all behind. I'm not even caught up yet.
I know.
There we are.
God, that light is bright. Should I close that?
There we are. Well, we could do that or turn it down. Okay.
It looks like the resurrection is
Turn
happening in the
down.
corner of the room.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, it's
Famous
not.
McPhoebe.
Okay.
There, that's. Hey, Dom.
That make a difference?
Yeah, mine's brighter. I look more washed out.
How about that?
That's a little better.
Better?
Well. Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
That's better. Hi, Jay.
Okay, let me get caught up here. Come on. Hey, Miss McPhoebe, Andy, Dom, what's up?
Becky.
Jay, nice to see you. Oh my gosh, I feel like we haven't seen everybody for like ever.
Yeah, it has been.
Well, yeah, it kind of has been. A couple weeks.
Bandit was fine. He didn't shit the bed. We got home.
No, he did. He was fine.
He was okay. He was happy to see us, actually.
Birdie, hi.
And so was Oscar. So,
And Margaret's
hey, Margaret.
here. Hey, Margaret. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Hello, Yeti.
He was
Ate my
all
sandwich.
like, Bandit wouldn't like leave our side at all. He went from him to me, from him to me
Yeah.
for like the entire day. It was
Brand,
cute.
hello.
But Steve's parents came
And
like a
checked.
couple times a day. I thought we asked if they'd come once, you know, but
They were here a couple times.
yeah.
So,
Yeah. And both of the kitties know them, so it was nice.
yeah, so
It
they
was
didn't
cool.
fuss when they came.
Yeah. It's hot here today.
Yeah, you were out in the garden.
I was.
I was enjoying this hot day from the comfort of the chair. So,
Jay, you got a tan? Really? Oh, I got to see
Mhm.
it. I'll have to check out Facebook. LA, hi.
I have that, like, the back of my neck is
Yeti's
tanned
here.
over and over and over and over again because I usually go for a walk around noonish time. And it's, yeah.
Have you? Oh, have I cracked into the new books? No, I haven't. They're sitting right next to the bed on my bedstand, and every time I open it up,
Go right to
I
sleep.
fall asleep.
Yeah.
So I think what I have to do is set
Hey,
aside
Christy.
time to read it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Oh, thanks for asking, Miss McPhee. My stomach is
Yeah, his stomach is
Is that-
still not doing
It's still
well.
not good. So, I had to schedule, cancel, reschedule, cancel, getting a test done, and then seeing the doctor. So I'm calling tomorrow morning to schedule it. Self-commitment. No, because it's good for me to do. And we'll see. It won't take long, because they schedule tests like that now at like 10 o'clock at night, or 5 o'clock in the morning. So,
Yeah.
with contrast.
Yeah, I know. But
I'm gonna be,
you have to do it.
I know, but if
I know.
your pee looks like Gatorade for
It does.
like
It does.
a few days. If you don't hydrate, really bad.
Oh, I
So-
bet Texas is hot. Oh my gosh, Brand.
Hello, James.
Thank you, Christine. We are relaxed.
It is. It was nice. I got a tan. Well, I got a burn, and then it turned into a tan.
Oh, that's cool. How was vacay? Oh, thanks for asking. It was very nice.
It was
we had
nice.
a great time.
It was. I couldn't believe how cheap it was to
Yeah.
stay at a place that was so close to the beach
Mhm.
and nice, and it wasn't a scumbag motel.
No, it
either.
wasn't,
I mean,
no.
for what we were paying, I thought it's near the beach.
We'll just deal with it if it's
Yeah.
nasty, but it wasn't. It was
Mhm.
it was 140 a night.
Mm-hmm.
We were right on the bottom floor and right across the street from the
Yeah.
beach, and it was nice. It was good. Yeah.
It was, yeah. And this BB, I had to drink the thing. What did they?
Oh, for your
For the one test, and then had the CAT scan, and what showed up was lesions. Was it in my liver, which are most likely benign, but because I have a history of alcoholism, I have a risk factor. So that's why they want to run an MRI just to get a closer look.
yeah.
So that was the only reason that they were more concerned and wanted another test,
Mhm.
because my liver is probably like a sieve at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But like my white count was fine. All the other blood work was fine. So hopefully we're just confirming that I have a lumpy liver.
hmm Now, would a lumpy liver cause your stomach issues?
If the areas that are there are big enough, they can push.
Oh, I
Further
see.
up.
Okay.
So,
All
but I've
right.
tried not to Google anything because I scared the shit out of myself when I Google stuff like that.
Right.
So
yeah.
hey Polly.
Holly, did you get to eat anything on vacation that you don't have available there in Scranton? Not really, not really.
No.
We
Got a
had
few
some
food ideas.
Yeah,
to
we got
bring back.
to bring back,
But-
and then and fresh seafood. You know, it was like, well, fresher than fresh there, and it was
Yeah.
delicious. It was
Mhm.
really good.
Yeah.
We did Uber Eats a lot on the
Gingerly,
trip.
hello. Yeah, we did Uber Eats. We were living the mukbang life. I gotta tell you, every night it was like, but it was hard because places close at like 9.
Yeah, they closed
But
early.
when you go on to, there was no Uber Eats to be had there, so we went with Grubhub. And bless his heart, I got some guy on his first day, gave our order
yes.
to the wrong person, handed me a pizza. It wasn't at all what we ordered, but I felt so
Hey,
bad for him. So I don't want. It was his first day.
It was his first day, but he gave us completely the wrong. He gave us. We
Yeah.
ordered.
And
We ordered
Uber
a
Eats-
bunch of stuff. We ordered a pizza and sandwiches.
Yeah.
And he gave us one pizza.
And Uber Eats refunded it.
They did.
And he acted like it was some obvious, simple mistake that happens all the time.
He's like, well, I gave. He admitted it.
I'm like, if I showed up at your door with the wrong food, this is the kind of guy who'd have a problem with it.
Yeah.
He'd beat the piss out of
Yeah.
me if I showed up with the
Yeah,
wrong food and had the
right.
kind of attitude he did.
He's
But-
like, sorry about
Hey,
that.
Kinga.
You know. But it was all good. The pizza was actually very good.
Yeah.
But it was like one medium pizza, and we had ordered a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
But you know,
And then
so
what
it
we ran
happens.
into too is places would say they were open till 8 or 9, and then I would send a request, and they would assign a driver, and it said the order was in progress, and then I'd get an email saying the restaurant canceled the order. They're not doing takeout after 5
We never
or whatever.
experienced that before ever.
This happened twice in a row until I
Yeah.
ended up having to order from Red Lobster one
Red
night.
Lobster.
I
one night,
tried
you believe it?
to support local businesses.
We did 3 restaurants.
But if they're not doing takeouts, that means they're not using their own delivery people either. So it's not like I
Right.
could call directly to the restaurant and use their person and keep it real
Yeah,
small
that's
business. They blew us off. It was like, and we spent on the last night. We spent Foodie Beauty money on food because it was like last night of vacation, surf and turf, you know. We'll spend it.
Jay, did you visit any famous benches?
No, we didn't
didn't
visit any famous benches.
No, but we did visit, of course, the famous, Jersey Shore Beach.
Yeah, Jersey Shore was in
We saw the
Seaside
house that
Heights.
they filmed
There's
in.
the house they filmed in, which is not right on the beach.
It's
And
not,
then
no.
the like t-shirt shit shack where
Where
they
they worked.
where the guys are very pushy.
It was nice though.
Friendly,
I was never
pushy.
never into that show, but it was fun
Me
to
either.
see. You
The
know?
guys were cute in that kind of duh sort of way, you know.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
duh.
They were.
Like, they, you know. They were the kind of guys that would, point at someone and they'd beat up somebody for you.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Miss McPhoebe, that your blood work came back good. Good. I'm just getting caught up. Okay. Okay. The apartment numbers, Jay, are here too. There's 3 apartments in this building. 3. 1,
3.
2, and 3. They
Hello.
never get it right.
Hello,
ever.
first name starts with a K that I can't pronounce. How are you?
Ever.
That's rude. If you put it phonetically, I'll try.
Well, they were saying that, that everybody
Katerina.
has
Sure. Thank you.
has
Welcome.
a twin. Yes, they are.
Doppelganger? Like a twin?
Mark, know how they say everyone has a twin in life? Check out 18181 on YouTube. He looks so much like you. All right, I'll check it out. Wait, I gotta write it down
Mm-hmm.
because I can never know how to go back and read these after they're done.
You have to play the chat and then like scroll back through.
181. All right, I will definitely do that.
You could write
Ooh, I
down
can't wait.
You could write the timestamp in the chat too and go back to this spot.
Yeah, and and you're right too. Everybody were having a hard time finding workers, to work in the places. So,
They had to
I
do
don't
something
know.
obscene like raise wages.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god, if you want good help, you have to pay for it. We can't get good help in here. What are you paying? About a nickel. Ugh,
Oh, okay.
$2 an hour and whatever you can panhandle.
West 1811. Okay. Got it. Oh yeah, Margaret, we would definitely vacation there again
Absolutely, I would stay
and
there
stay
again.
in the same
hey, T
hotel.
girl, how are you?
One thing we forgot to mention when we did our vacation video was that we were in Seaside Park.
Mm-hmm.
And Seaside Heights, like the main attraction where Jersey Shore and everything is,
And the carnival
just
and
like
all the other
right
stuff.
next to it.
Yeah.
Like literally, we walk across the street and we were in Seaside Heights. Seaside Park was much more family oriented and calm, and there weren't a lot of like.
There wasn't a lot of crowds on the beach.
Yeah.
Or the place was highly patrolled with police.
Yes,
which either made you feel really safe or really unsafe.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything break out. There was one young woman who seemed to be really intoxicated, and her friends were dragging her home. But, you know, it's a party town.
Yeah.
That was the extent of what I saw. So. Yeah, Miss McPhoebe, I think on the Jersey Shore, help comes in from Russia a lot, and Eastern Europe to work, and travel restrictions being what they were, and people, you know. I don't know.
Oh, Mick, thank you. Yeah, we did have a very, very nice time, and thank you for understanding our new schedule change. That's really cool. Everyone really was supportive of it.
Yeah, they were receptive.
Yeah, it was nice. It's been a lot nice. Like having those 2 extra days really has helped out a lot. Especially just going back to work and everything. Like I was so overwhelmed with stuff I had to do at work.
Yeah.
So that's great. Thank you so much for mentioning that. I'm really glad.
Sitting here the other night, I was like, what? I mentioned it in story time. I was like, what do I do with myself?
I'm missing.
Wondered how you managed full-time jobs, life, and daily videos. It's about balance. And there's times when the balance was good and it all worked seamlessly, and there's other times that the balance wasn't good, but we still did it anyway.
Yeah.
So this is just, you know, evening it out.
Well, especially, you know, now that, you know, we're pretty COVID free as far as restrictions go now, and like my business is open 100% now, and he's been working more involved, you know, so it's like we're literally working up till 5 or later now, and like so it was getting a little difficult.
And I'm still working from home, but then I'm on the road more often now than I was before. And working from home doesn't mean I can turn the camera on at 10 o'clock in the morning and film a video. Like it doesn't. I still have responsibilities that go from 9 till noon, and they only break for half an hour. So.
Oh yeah, chit chats. Yeah, that we're
where we just BS and catch up and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Your comment section is spinning on all my YouTube
thanks,
videos,
James. Thank
and
you.
I can't comment. I'm trying to see that comment. That comment just went away. Does anyone else have this happening?
Where?
Your comment section is spinning on all my YouTube videos and can't comment.
Oh,
I don't know. People have been saying, and for no reason that I can see, that Google has, you know, Google Mod dips in here and there and pulls things out of chats, pulls things out of comment sections. I don't have anything tacked in our comment section for leaving it on videos that would get anything pulled. Nothing. Like, I don't have the word menopause flagged, so that if you mention it, it won't come up. I don't have anything there, but Google will go in and do it. And people ask, you know, and I'll be like, no, I don't. Unless it's like...
Interesting. It's been that way for a week? Wow.
There's a couple people, my God, what was her name? Claudia? I'm so sorry. There's somebody else, too. Every comment they make would get flagged for a review.
It gets, like,
for no
automatically
reason.
flagged.
Certain
I don't
people's names
understand
were
that
getting
either.
There's no reason. I've seen some of these folks comment on other people's videos who
Yeah.
we both watch. They're not foul. They're not saying horrible things. They're not denying, you know, major world events or that the earth is round, you know, but...
I know, but there's nothing we can do about it. Like, I don't...
No, that's out of my hands. That's...
Like, even if we knew who it was happening to... I mean, I guess we could send something to YouTube about
YouTube's
it, but
terms of
you're not the
service.
only person. It's been happening across... Like, it's been happening.
I'll look into it as best I can to Firefox. I'll see what there is to see on the Creator Studio and on the studio end. That's all I can tell you.
And I've never
But
even
it's not
heard
by
of it
us,
spinning.
and you're more than welcome here. That's all.
Oh, my gosh,
I mean,
yes.
that's... Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
And I was just going to ask you, you tried logging out? Okay, yeah. You did.
Did you
Oh
try
my
restarting
goodness.
it? Because that fixes everything. Anytime you call
Right.
any tech support anywhere, did you try restarting it? Yeah. Well, no, I'm glad you brought it up because it's probably happened to a couple other people. I know of like 2, and I think it's happened to some other folks. So
Maybe if we just gave each other the finger for an hour or did edibles, YouTube would leave us alone.
maybe.
Maybe that's the trick.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be.
Possibly.
What
That's not
was
how you grow a
I-
subscriber base, though. Drives Bud into room. Hey guys, what I missed? Patrick, you didn't miss much. I love your entrances, by the
I
way.
do too.
That's
awesome.
They crack me up.
We're just. What was
Catching
I gonna
up.
say?
Open topic, open chat. We're just catching up is all. Yesterday was a lot of catching up because I had 2 weeks worth of Chantal to try to jam in.
What
And
did I want to ask?
her life takes so many turns, it was hard to get them all in. In fact, I know I missed a couple things, so luckily we have a thorough bunch of folks in the comments section. So if you watch the video and read the comments, you should get the full picture
Yeah.
of what happens.
But there's no, especially this week, there would have been no way for you to catch up on 2 weeks. Oh
Well,
my
no.
gosh.
Well,
that
last
would've been-
week everybody was helpful, and they sent me all these comments because I had said coffee's on you.
Yeah.
Tell me what happened, and I had
Yeah.
about 50 people who
Like,
commented and
Oh,
let me
that's
know what was
cool.
going on. Ortega, why aren't you here? What are you doing? Working?
yeah, Ortega, where are you?
You know.
So James, you have the inn with the flowers, and we have a wedding coming up. Like, do you work long distance by any chance? We're so trying to find people we know for everything for the wedding, and
Yeah.
I'm like, flowers, we don't know anybody, and we're really trying to find black roses for some of the arrangements.
Yeah.
It's been difficult.
I looked for black like boutonnieres and they sucked that I could find. So I kept looking and looking like black rose with this and that. And I thought white rose would be fine because the colors are black and white. And I like roses. Carnations are pretty, but if you can get roses, I like roses. Not you specifically. I'm just talking out loud. So we'll have to see. Logo florists maybe aren't all that they could be. It's not just your channel. I commented on another channel, nothing vulgar or hateful, and it got removed by YouTube. Okay, Mary.
Well, that's good to know, but it's still, I don't think
It's
not
still
right.
It's still
not.
rotten, and I
It
don't know
is.
what causes
That's
it
like
to flag.
censorship. Like, in my opinion, that kind of stuff is right up there with, I don't know. I just
Opinions on the whole creep show art debacle.
creep show art debacle.
Debacle.
You're gonna have to fill me in on that. I don't know. Creep show art debacle.
Hey, Terry. Yes,
Terry,
we
nice
did.
to see you.
Thank you. We did enjoy. Oh, we may have a guest. Bandit is over here. We may have a guest.
You have a cousin who does flowers professionally. Very cool.
Orwellian.
Yes, Orwellian to say the least.
Anything good for dinner tonight? We might have leftovers from last night.
We got Uber Eats
We got
last night.
Uber. No, yeah, we did get. No, we got Grubhub.
Oh, Grubhub.
And the girl, I usually tip like 18%, but because this isn't like a downtown area where there's a bunch of restaurants necessarily close by that deliver. So this person had to come from like 2 towns over. So I was ready with cash in hand plus the tip.
Yeah, he always
She-
gives them cash.
I
plus
was giving
the tip
cash,
on
too.
them.
So I go out and I put the directions meet out front because no one finds our apartment because it's in the rear of the building and nobody does. And I get the alert saying that she's on her way. So by the time I get out front, she's done here and left, didn't hand it off to me, and rang my neighbor's doorbell and took off. I was going to give her more money.
At the it
But
wasn't
I'm
even
glad-
at our
It
apartment.
wasn't even at our apartment. And my neighbor comes out. She's like, oh.
You're gonna come up. They haven't seen you in a bit. You want to come up and say hello? Come on. They want to. Oh,
Terry,
you
we
did?
haven't set the date yet. It's looking like late October.
Oh.
I would like a Friday or Saturday. So the second
I
or
know.
final. Yeah, he wants. He's fussing.
He's fussing, huh? Here, you can sleep over there if you want. Can't have your tail like right here the whole time.
Yeah, no, he will. He'll do that the whole
You're gonna run and say
time.
hello. Yay! Say. Oh, look at that handsome
Hey,
kitty.
Karen.
Oh, this tail.
I know. He's very unself-conscious. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
he's a
end
very
of,
handsome man.
Actually, we're talking. Dom is going to be our venue, and it was the restaurant that I had worked at for quite some time.
And that I worked out in high
in
school.
high school. So it's really cool that we're going to do it there, and we're going to
I
have
was
the
16 when I worked there.
ceremony and we're going to have everything in the same place,
Yeah.
and we're looking at the end of October, but we're going over dates now, so
Yeah, we have to kind of set it because we're going to be using like the whole restaurant.
Yeah,
So
we'll have to take over the whole restaurant.
I've
for
worked
that
with
night.
black roses. They usually have to be specially ordered, so you have to reach out to a florist in advance. Now, James, riddle me this: how come when you say you need anything
Christine.
for a wedding, the price doubles?
Oh yeah, or
I need
triples.
I need
even.
flowers. Oh, here's your quote. They're for a wedding. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, it's
And
so
it's twice
much
as
more.
much.
I know.
I thought the Halloween season is a nice time to get married, but I don't know how I felt about like a costume
An
ball.
actual themed, yeah, Halloween. I don't know.
Maybe for our like 10th anniversary, we'll have a big costume party. We'll renew our vows every year
Yeah.
and just have a party
have a
every
party,
year.
a Halloween party.
We'll have a Halloween party every anniversary. That's not a bad idea.
Oh, back to the comments. Christine says it's annoying for me because I'm a super tiny channel, and
Yeah.
removing non-icky comments is so rude. I agree
Yeah.
totally. Plus, comments help you, help your channel with the analytics and growing of it and all
Yeah.
that. And when they do that kind of stuff, it's just not right. Gosh.
No, I don't care for it. I'm not big,
Part of the
you
family
know.
over the years.
I have very
Business.
few disciplines in which
Still
I'm
happens.
educated. I do have a degree in communications, which involve communication
Oh,
law
cool.
and stuff like that. So free speech and the First Amendment is something I'm quite fond of. And unless it's something like fire in a crowded theater or hate speech,
Cool. Yeah.
I say let it go. Unpopular opinions are not hate speech, So I say leave them up. I don't know, but that's me. Some people get very upset very easily, and depending on the day, I get very upset very easily. So I'm far from above this, mind you. I've written really long posts to people and then deleted them. Shaken but not stirred. Hello, Sharon Cooper. Hello.
I know. I missed a bunch of people. I'm trying to go back.
You missed an Instagram. Not costumes. No, I didn't want costumes. What the hell would I go as to my own wedding in a costume?
Yeah, maybe our accent color could be orange.
Orange.
Black and orange.
Black, orange, and
For
white.
Halloween.
You picked red.
I did.
We're not changing everything 3 times. We're just not.
Thank you, Sharon, for saying
The
that.
second you change
Aw.
something, it's in your hands.
Silent Left Hand, nice to see you. Oh, we are. Thank you. We are. We're nice and rested. It was like really needed.
Yeah.
And it was perfect timing.
Do you guys watch
let's
Cynthia
see here.
anymore? No, Dylan.
Karen,
I do
I
not.
never answered you on IG. Is that Instagram? I'll have to go look.
Oh, happy early birthday, Nicole. October's a good month. It's one of my favorites. Unfortunately, if you're planning a wedding in advance due to price shifts in flowers, florists will often price up to cover any price
Cool.
increases. Then how do you explain the tablecloths? They were more money, too. Flowers I could see. I mean, that makes sense just as you explained it.
Okay. Yeah, black and red. I like that, Joe. Oh, you did. Okay.
Fairy garden pick?
Yeah, you sent me
Okay.
that. That's right. Okay, cool. I'll go check it out. I haven't been too active. We're in a process of changing a lot of things with the channel, and somebody's helping us out with Instagram right now, so I got to go on and get all the messages. So I'll do that as soon as we're done tonight. Ooh,
Mhm.
thank you for sending that. Somebody asked. I can't remember.
Mini vacation, same time. Visiting
I
my
can't remember.
It was wonderful, and they're so happy. Oh, that's good, Christine. It's just a little getaway was in order. We used to go out on trips a lot more, but
Yeah, we have staff now.
yes,
I don't know. I guess you can keep. No, it's
Staff.
definitely not staff.
no,
No, it's a friend that's helping out, actually.
Yeah.
We just had to. I couldn't keep up with everything, and I felt bad because we were getting a lot of
Mhm.
messages and stuff, and I couldn't do that. Facebook, mail, the video, so
Yeah.
had to ask for help, and like, lo and behold, it works. When you
Mhm.
ask for help,
Who knew?
people help.
You mean as opposed to doing everything yourself and then being a martyr about it?
Yes.
Because I do that particularly well.
Yeah, I do too.
I can't do everything, and I've asked nobody for help, and even the people who offered. Vacay pick. That was where Jersey Shore was filmed. Well, that was on Seaside Heights. We were on Seaside Park. Booty Beauty. Yeah, she flashed when she was making her bed. She
Yes.
She flashed her naughty bits. That's
There he is. Hey, Ortega.
Good for, I don't know.
Fupa and all. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I missed that.
I'm kind of, I can't say that. This is a family channel. I can't say what I wanted to say.
Oh, Giddy, thanks for asking. The garden has exploded. I gotta do an update. I'm gonna probably do that maybe Tuesday. We gotta do a garden update. Everything just like it's coming along
we had
nice.
a ton of rain and then everything just popped.
Treasure chest is here. Hey.
Just wouldn't let you say so. I'm so sorry to Wirefox, but thank you. It was a nice place to visit. We stayed just the right amount of time though, because after
nice.
We did more walking in 3 days than I had done in the last year. Like, very long time. So, I was having a hard time walking by the time we got back in the car to come home. But it was only a 3-hour drive, and we had no traffic coming home on a Sunday from the beach.
Christine, your potatoes are flowering. That's awesome. You're gonna have potatoes soon. That's so cool. Mine have not flowered yet. But they're huge. Like, they're getting so huge.
I can verify that you can go through a video
maybe too.
without underwear on. And it doesn't have to make it to camera. It really, really doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
It really doesn't.
Well, just like when she accidentally showed
Like
her friend's face. You
Yeah.
know, come on. Well, like you said in the video.
She's been on YouTube too
Too
long for accidents.
come on. You know, I don't know.
No. Mother's Day was a mess in the floral world. I remember seeing a thing on HLN, CNN about that. Hello, Mayor. How are you?
Oh, James, definitely. You know what? One of the florists told me that, actually, that they had to destroy, the florists had to destroy a lot of their flowers last year because of all the cancellations due to COVID.
Yeah.
And so, you know, they were reduced, increasing the price. Exactly. Yeah. That's what we've heard that. Yeah, that sucks.
Accidentally on purpose. Yeah, Miss McPhoebe. I just think it's, I don't know.
Yeah, but they said that James Mother's Day. It was the worst for them. They were like, oh, Mare's here. Oh my gosh. We have happy birthday, Mare.
Indeed. How's the caloric?
The day.
Did you break it in yet?
Yes. I know. We blew up your spit. We shouldn't have said it, but hey, happy birthday anyway.
Bye, Terry. Enjoy your housework.
Oh, yeah.
You can leave us on in the background. You might not hear us over the vacuum.
Yes, see, she knows your birthday's coming up soon.
Yes, I have a birthday coming up next month.
He's going to be 21.
Yeah, and a half. No, I don't care about my age. I'll be 30. Oh, God, how old will I be? 39. Hey, Mike, what's up?
Yes, T-Girl, happy Pride to you, too. Yes, I keep forgetting. We haven't even done a post about Pride Month or anything. Gosh, yeah. It's just going so, and it's the middle of the month already.
Yeah.
Time is going so fast.
That's how the chat can keep moving, Capricorn. It's like,
yeah, I
Mark's
know,
a few behind me, and I skip ahead a few.
We are.
Oh, of course you went out to dinner. Why would I think you'd stay home and use a caloric on your birthday? That would be me. I got a new toy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't mind getting older as long as, what did Blanche say? As long as I always look the same.
Yeah, right? I don't care about getting older as long as I don't look it.
I really don't. The older I get, the less I'm caring.
Yeah,
so much.
Me too, I guess.
I mean, even the body dysmorphia is kind of fading because it's kind of like, who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Not that I want to gain 50 pounds and thumb my nose at anyone who says I'm fat, but, you know, I don't care as much if I go out to the store in something that's not so flattering because I'm not there to be flattered picking up milk. I'm just going to the store to get milk. So I had 1.5 pounds of crab legs. That's how you do a birthday. Hey, JB. Glad to be alive at this age. Mark and I should both be dead by now. So any day after this, what did they say in, what was it, Terminator at the end? Terminator 2. Every day from this day forward is a gift. That happened a while back. So, hey, Mudslicker. You're only about halfway late. It's okay. I'll be married. That's true. Get fat and happy. That'd be nice. I know some people. They get married, they get hugely fat, and then one of them gets like a gastric bypass, and the other one feels like they have to keep up. So then they both get really thin. Sitting here with a face mask on, relaxing. Evening in Nova Scotia. I was fun to visit Nova Scotia.
Yes, low on your back.
Wedding we had last week couldn't even get
Right.
flowers. They had to use carnations.
Very good. Sitting here with a big relaxing evening in Nova Scotia. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Ah, the wedding we had here last week couldn't even get flowers. They had. Oh wow, really?
Mm.
Yeah, we're having an issue like that too. Well, they didn't say we couldn't get any, but they were like, you got to order it quick.
Mm-hmm.
And then you don't, Karen, you don't even get notifications. See,
Well,
I've
thanks
been
to
hearing that
Firefox.
so much more and more with like everybody's channel.
What?
Well, the comment thing, the notification bell, like
Yeah.
isn't working.
Well, I know
like,
people complain. Complain. Foodie beauty. But
Yeah.
when you go live X number of times in a day,
That's
I
true.
think the notifications don't go out. At least that was an explanation I had heard from her. And I think maybe Ms. Huzzy, because he was putting out a lot of lives every day, and some of the notifications weren't going out. I think, is there a limit? 2 to 3 a day? And then they assume you have a life after that. I don't know.
We would.
I don't know.
Yeah, cool cat. I would love to see Nova Scotia. Would love to.
I have the feeling it's like Canada's New England. Like when you look on the map, it just kind of goes over that way. It's got like cold, rocky beaches. I'm picturing, or maybe it's more like Martha's Vineyard. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd be interested in going, and we could
Okay.
drive.
And we could drive.
We could drive. We don't have to fly.
Yes,
We could drive.
this is true.
Of course, Maine is a 12-hour drive, so it'd be further than that.
I don't know if Canada's open yet. I'm not sure.
I don't know if they let us in.
Oh, that's a rabbit hole. Look, see.
Started building my family tree on Ancestry and ordered a DNA test. It was on sale.
He has one.
I have one.
Still hasn't done it.
No. Well, I didn't know if during COVID I could spit into a container and mail it. But I'll do it. I should do it. Tomorrow's
That
going to be a
makes
very
sense.
productive day. I'm going to schedule an MRI, and then I'm going to find out who my ancestors were.
Uh-huh.
It's good to put only just and I have work. Good to put
Oh,
just a couple
cool.
things on a list, I think. There are a few trails in Nova Scotia, one
cool.
with churches, one with lighthouses. I like churches. I like lighthouses. I'm scared to go to the top of a lighthouse, though. We were in Long Beach Island a couple years ago for a family vacation. So, my tests are going. I have another one, like I said, I have to schedule probably sooner than later. I'm going to call it tomorrow. It's still being checked. I don't feel really any better, any worse than I did before. So just checking. Most likely, nothing is wrong. So
It's still.
that doesn't mean I feel any better. It
I-
just
yeah,
it just
it's
means
still
nothing.
jarring. Like it's still like it puts you off a little bit.
My
you know,
mornings
'cause you're-
suck. That's what I have to. My
Yeah.
mornings suck. If I can get through the morning, then usually the rest of the day is okay. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah.
I like to eat shrooms. If I thought it would help Marcel, really, I'd be tempted myself.
Oh my gosh, James! I just saw the first part of that. We lost Sable. I was like, "What? What happened?" For like 10 minutes, she was in her house. Oh my gosh. Aw, thanks. Did you answer that question?
That one up there. Why an MRI? Sorry. They found some lesions in my liver. I was having some issues with my stomach, I thought, and when they did a scan, they found some bumps, a cluster of things like 2 centimeters wide, whatever. Most likely benign, because they usually are in like 99% of the case. But because I was a drinker, a hardcore drinker,
I know.
that's a little bit of a risk factor. So they want to run an MRI just to make sure everything is benign. And if it's benign, there's no reason to treat it at all. They just sit in your liver, it's fine.
Oh, interesting.
So if there's nothing wrong with it, unless it's pushing on my stomach, it can stay where it is. Then we have to also find out why I've been sick, though. So, you drive through Nova Scotia to get me. I clickbaited in one sentence. Yes, you did, James. Good God.
I did in my heart. I was like, what? Oh my gosh.
Wouldn't the liver have healed itself by now?
See, I don't know about that.
I don't know. They explained it to me like there's little clusters of stuff together, and it was like X number of centimeters by X number of centimeters, 2 by 2, something like that. I don't know.
Lesions, right?
Lesions, yeah.
Damage to the liver, yeah.
Yeah. Cyst, yeah. Exactly 2 wire pucks. So it's just something they're gonna confirm that it's benign, I'm assuming. I'm not thrilled with another test, but I'm not scared of another test, so I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's nothing. I'm on borrowed time anyway.
Wow, and that Mudsucker, that's interesting. I did a DNA test. I was adopted. Now, did you know that prior to the DNA test, or you just found that out then, or they told you something different than what the... Wow, that's so interesting.
No, that's all what the agency told my folks.
Artig, I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to... It's gonna be hard to get...
Thanks, Mike. I'll report good results. They'll be fine. I can be a little neurotic, but about this, for whatever reason, I'm either in denial or don't care, because it's not particularly concerned. But thank you for your concern. I'll keep everybody posted.
Did you get any crafts from the craft show on vacation? I did. 1 or 2, 3
soap
things. I did. I got some homemade
those
soaps.
books were at the craft fair.
Yeah, the book. Yeah, it was nice. We got to meet the author, and he signed our book, and he was a really cool guy too.
Yeah, he was nice.
There was some other stuff we got too. I can't remember now.
Crafts. You brought back some ideas.
Ideas for sure. Yes.
Yeah, Capricorn. That's
we
what
showed it in the video, and
that's
I
what
can't
they,
remember now.
That's what they had said. So I'm just, it's going to hopefully just confirm the likely outcome that it's nothing, which is good, because then I can forget about it, the doctor can forget about it, and we can just let it go. So.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Scandinavia, not what the DNA test said. Oh.
I see. Okay.
I'd have to see.
I regret nothing, James. He ate an entire box of watermelon Laffy. Isn't it good? It is so good. I don't know. Maybe you'd want to get him a case this year, Artega.
Yeah, step
it
up.
A case of it.
Step it up. Maybe a cleaning afterwards. Maybe get his teeth bonded. I don't know. I don't know what kind of damage eating a whole thing of Laffy Taffy would be. The new backdrop will be inching its way in this week.
Yep.
Karen. So it'll be on its way.
Yeah, I'm working on it now. It's almost done. It'll be cool. We have like a theme and everything now. I can't wait. Like we have like a theme that's gonna like cross over everything, which is kind of cool.
We kept enough so it's still Steve and Mark.
Yeah,
but there will be some different stuff going on with it. So
of course I'll be talking about it tomorrow.
Of course.
In Mondays with Mark.
Of course. We have a whole box of saltwater taffy. It's like your receipt if you go to the beach.
Yes.
No one believes you went if you don't come back with one. It's late here. Yeah, it is late where you are.
Where's he at?
Mike?
Yeah.
Mike's across the pond.
Oh, okay.
I believe so.
Oh, Christine, that would be so cool if you could find your half-brother. Oh my gosh.
Something you have to get on East. Yeah, you just have to. And if you go to New England, you got to get a lobster roll. Now, you can't really bring that back. But, you know, Ireland. Oh, okay. My ancestry DNA should, allegedly, if family lore is correct, link me back to County Mayo. Somewhere, I guess. I had a cousin who did the test, and they're like the red hair, Viking princess-looking crew, and they came back Viking blood. My parents are good. LA, thank you.
Happy Pride, Mick. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
I would like to do that DNA test. My mom was adopted, so it would be interesting to see if we are indeed what we are and all that, you know. Maybe I will get one done.
Maybe we're not, you know, Czechoslovakian royalty.
Right.
Like I was told.
I know.
You know.
Maybe I will do it.
So, we'll see.
You do it first. You have to.
Well, my grandfather was adopted, so we don't know too much about that. His last name we have, and you can, like, Google the origin, but... That's
We're-
about it. So we can't trace it further back.
I'm not sure, LA. Do you know if we want our wedding to be adults only? We're leaning towards that.
I think.
But we have some kids in the family too. So
There's some kids in the family that are like tween, maybe a little older. Hello, Miss D. Higgins. How are you?
D. Higgins, hey.
Hello. If you order this week, it's between $60 and $69.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
I was tied to some Italian mafia. Oh.
Wow.
See, I think it's Irish on one side, and my mother was Irish and English, and my father was German and whatever his mother was.
Yeah.
So, it'd be interesting to find out because we're dark. Like my mom has like dark hair, dark eyes.
Yeah.
My brother and sister and I look like the Addams family when we were younger.
Mm-hmm.
Dark hair, dark eyes, all of us. You know, the only place I had red hair growing was in my beard.
Uh-huh. I have that in my beard too. And gray, of course.
Oh, duh.
Well, I'm Italian and Irish.
You're Italian and Irish.
Watch me find out that I'm not that.
But like
at all.
Northern Italian, allegedly.
Northern Italian,
Because you have
yeah.
light features, not Sicilian
I do.
or
Yeah, but
Southern
my
Italian.
grandpa, my dad, they all have dark features, so it's bizarre.
I don't know.
And my mom was the one that had Irish, part Irish. She's Italian and Irish.
Mm-hmm.
But my father was Italian on
Mhm.
that side. So I don't. Oh, it'll be fascinating to find out. Maybe I will.
We bicker locally because it's just a thing you do because this area is mostly Irish,
Oh, cool.
Polish, Italian, Eastern European, and people fight back and forth like it's
Oh,
a race
cool.
war. You know, we have our own church festivals. There's the Italian one, and then there's the other one for this
interesting.
church. It's like they're splitting hairs over nothing. People will divide themselves
Oh.
along any lines if given the opportunity.
Rest.
Miss D.
rest
Higgins,
of the-
thank you for the super chat very much.
Aw,
Thank you for the very generous
thank
super
you.
chat.
That was super
That was
generous
super,
of you. Thank
super
you.
generous. Thank you.
That is so great. Wedding fund.
yeah.
That's what we'll put in the wedding fund. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's so nice. Gosh.
Very kind. Thank you. That's gonna go. Yeah.
LA, what's on the table for the rest of your evening after the live? Well, I want to film because I want to get a head start on tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Somehow filming less has turned into filming more.
I know, but it's all in pieces now because I feel like I have more time to put it together. But now tomorrow I work until almost 6. So
Yeah.
what am I gonna do? Film at 6 o'clock and then put the video out at 2 in the morning?
Yeah.
You know, so that's what I'm planning on doing after the live. Well, we'll see.
I'm
But as far as dinner, we're having leftovers from dinner
Leftovers.
last night. We had Italian last night, and we have a lot of food left
yeah.
over.
You had a chicken parm.
I did.
I was looking
That's
for
so
something
sweet.
bland, and I ended up getting gnocchi, mac and
Aw.
cheese. So they made the sauce for the mac and cheese, and they toss it with gnocchi, and then put breadcrumbs on top and broil it. And I think it came with a salad, and I had like a third or a half of the gnocchi and the salad, and I got some broccoli on the side. It wasn't bad. Oh my god, gnocchi are so good. They're in the top 5. You know, if I'm picking out my last meal. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for coming. Sleep well.
You need this. Yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah, top 5 if I was going to the electric chair. If they couldn't get the
Jeez.
chicken fingers, I would, I would go for a gnocchi.
Oh, thank you, Miss McPhoebe. My edits are getting good. Thank you. I
Isn't
really
they
do.
getting
I
better?
enjoy. I like. It's very creative. I like to do that. I just. Hopefully, the new schedule, I won't feel so rushed all the time, and I feel like I'm making mistakes and blah blah blah. You know, so it is fun. It's a creative process. It is.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
something new I've never done before, so it is nice. I like doing. I'm hoping to do more, make them look visually better.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully. So.
Might get my chicken fingers and honey and fries for my birthday. Just May. Just
And
May.
yes, LA, it has been a little challenging, yeah. It's very different, my job, my new position in my job. It's different, very different than it was, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. But it's all good, though. It's
Karen,
all good.
thank you for the super chat. Heart, rainbow. Thank you very much. How do you not see these when I see them?
I don't know, because I'm so far behind.
You need glasses.
I know, I'm trying.
Unique
Oh,
glasses.
Karen, thank you. See, now I get to it.
Now,
That's-
yeah,
Thank you.
delayed response. It's like talking on like a radio with a delayed response.
They know you so well. Chicken fingers and honey on the
Mhm.
they know you.
That's gonna be probably the meal. I have fond memories of that meal. Actually, of a very specific place I used to get that meal. Maybe we'll go up to
And
there
get
and
it.
get it. They had a good eggplant parm there too. It's the same place. My parents have been getting pizza from the same place every Saturday for over 30 years. Over 30
It's so
years.
good. It's my favorite pizza. It is.
Yeah.
And I've never had the chicken fingers there.
They were good. They used to make them in-house and they were good.
That's your favorite
A lot
one.
of places when they make them in-house, they're chewy. They put breading on them, and it's like just breadcrumbs, and they're like rawhide, and they're not good. This place, they were very tasty, and the fries were good too. So we'll see. Maybe I'll.
You are getting up there. You're gonna catch up to me soon.
Yeah. I will. Well, a few weeks. My birthday's in a few weeks. So.
Yeah, it is. 7/7.
Chickens don't have fingers. See?
They don't.
I love
They
these.
do not.
I love a good Snapple under the cap fact every now and then. Because you never
Snapple under the cap.
you never know
I gotta
when-
remember that.
You never know when it'll come up. I am king of the non sequitur. My mother would be the queen.
Oh yes, hit that like button, everybody. I keep forgetting. I feel so funny saying that.
Smash that
And
like
we
button.
should, but I feel funny.
We got 100
saying
people
it.
in here. We got 20
Oh.
thumbs up. I think it's an algorithm thing, the thumbs up, and it goes, a birthday special.
We celebrated my 50th, like, I think we did a live for that.
But that's a
so-
milestone. 39's not a milestone. Well, it is if I'm going to stay 39 for 10 years. But I don't really mind getting older. What I'm going to do when I turn 40 is start telling people I'm 50. Because then they'll say, hopefully, you look great for your age. Wouldn't you rather hear that?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you rather hear
Yeah.
you look great for your age than, oh, life was hard, huh?
Oh my gosh. Oh, Capricorn girl, my grandma did too. I thought it was the most bizarre thing. I was used to seeing it, but she did too.
Chicken feet? My dad used
Chicken
to eat.
feet.
What is it?
They look like chicken feet too.
My dad would eat pickled pig's feet. They'd come in like his Christmas stocking. Santa would get it for him.
Yeah, isn't it awkward, Christine? It's so awkward. I know, but we gotta do it.
Oh, thanks, Lauren. Love from Scranton to Chile.
Ah!
Better get a special. I don't have anything else going on.
Oh, that's so cool. Chile.
I don't even know what, I don't know. I have interests, but I myself don't have a particularly interesting life. I guess, I don't know. I'll talk about things that are
that's
interesting
cool.
that go on in July.
Yeah, I think
Hey,
I think my
Evelyn.
grandma
Hello.
did too. It was a red sauce, but I guess it was. I never would eat them ever. I think it was tomato
Chicken
sauce.
feet make great stock. When I think of chicken feet, I
They
think
do
of
make good-
Asian.
That's what I use.
I think of
them for.
Asian food when I think of chicken feet.
Mhm.
I think of seeing them in
Stock. Chicken. Yeah. Oh,
stock,
God.
but I think of them like fried in bowls or tossed in a sauce. Like I've seen them in Asian restaurants, I think, and usually I don't see any white people. Like it's usually people who
Yeah.
look like they know what they're eating.
Yeah. So gross, pig feet. I know.
It's like when I go to the Chinese.
Oh yeah, we had
buffet,
tripe all the time.
and
yeah.
none of the folks who work there, who seem to be Chinese, eat anything on the buffet. None of them. I really love your cozy chat videos. Oh, well, thank you, Madonna Louise.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
We will. We would definitely. We were like, oh, we're definitely gonna keep that
Yeah,
because it's nice because we get to catch up and just talk,
Yeah.
and it's very relaxed. Those are our favorites.
Yeah, because they're not scripted. There's no real
Theme.
trying to make a point.
I know.
You know. Chicken feet and voodoo.
And brains. Ugh.
Brains.
Yeah.
I had, what was it? Sweetbreads? Is that what they call them sometimes? I had that at a
Mhm.
restaurant once. It wasn't bad. And knowing what it was didn't make it gross. But
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it was just the novelty.
It's still not my thing. No.
It's the novelty. I swear there's some food that just, it's like a snob club. Oh, try the caviar. I don't like caviar. Oh, well. You don't like caviar either. I know you don't. You're just being a snob and saying because I don't like it that I'm trash. You don't like it either. It's just to be in the club.
I know, exactly. Oh,
Not that I'm
McPhoebe,
bitter.
Italian peasant food is so fashionable now. It is so... You're so right. Oh my gosh. I gotta enlarge this.
Italian peasant food had its run for, they were selling polenta for like $8. It's cornmeal mush. And they were selling it for like, you know, how much a plate for an appetizer?
Snails is another thing that I just do not like. I've cooked them so much, and I just can't. I just don't like them. I'm just not. Not my thing.
If they're cooked to death, oh, no lamb fries. If the snails are cooked to death, then okay.
Neither way.
If they're cooked to death, I can eat them. That's okay. Macaroni and beans, macaroni and peas. Yeah. Pasta. I wasn't Italian, but we ate a lot of pasta growing up because you could feed 5 people, you know, convenience foods, because my parents both worked. Between the two of them, they had 4 jobs. So it was usually box of spaghetti, jar of sauce, loaf of bread. $3 you can feed everybody. So.
Yeah.
Ooh, pasta fagioli.
Pasta fagioli.
They have to have pasta fagioli at the wedding. Dom makes very good pasta fagioli.
Yes, Dom. Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have that for sure.
We
usually at wedding soup. Well, when I worked there, wedding soup was always the course, you know. But I would prefer the pasta fagioli myself.
I would too. I think everyone else would too. There's nothing special about broth.
No.
Welcome to my wedding. Here's a bowl of broth. You know, wedding menu. Well, we went back and forth between seated and buffet, and. You know, buffet's the same food. Actually, you get more variety, and then you can just break it down, and the dance floor's right there. So, it's not a huge venue. So we'll have to work with space a little bit.
Yes, Chile. Oh, yes, definitely. Now, are we pronouncing your name correctly? Lauren? I mean, it's great if we pronounce where you live correctly, but hopefully we're pronouncing your name right. I hope so.
I've had squidding pasta. It just tasted like minerally.
Oh, yeah, no, Rocky Mountain oysters. And I worked at a restaurant where we had that.
Ugh.
Oh, good. Okay, cool. We're pronouncing it right. Yay! Okay.
Pronouncing what right?
See?
Chile?
Yeah, well, we pronounced Chile. She very, very impressed. You missed that. Let me see. This is why I go back.
Yeah.
See? Wow.
Chile, correct. Not like others. Chili.
And then I said,
Chile.
hopefully we're pronouncing your name correctly, too.
I took some Spanish. We got we got some learning up here in a couple 2-3 miles up the valley. We used to have tests where we would write in the name of, like, they would give us South America and have to write in the name of every country and every capital, and Santiago is the capital, I believe. It's this little
Chile.
long country all the way across the coast of, like, Argentina on the western side of South America, I think.
I think so, too.
Rocky Mountain oyster planter.
Ugh.
Chile. Fragile. I used to always get, when I used to drink, I would get wine that had Chilean, that was Chilean.
Yeah, Chilean red wine.
I used to always get
that, too.
when I used to drink, I'd get Chilean red wine. It didn't make me sick, and it tasted the best, I thought. It wasn't like heavy red wine.
Yeah.
This kind of red wine you could drink a bottle and then go out and dance. It didn't, well, I don't have to sell you on it.
Yeah.
Christmas Story reference. Fragile. I think it says fragile. Honey.
Oh, yes.
Big Ben. Where do the wives go?
Oh my gosh! I just looked at...
I just looked at the time. Where do wives go?
Wow.
You guys make it
Well,
fun.
we haven't been, but oh no, yeah, we haven't been on for a while. I knew it was gonna go fast. 'Cause
Yeah.
We haven't. But last week we were on vacation.
Yeah.
So last time was 2 weeks ago.
Hey guys, I used to live in Wilkes-Barre years
Oh,
ago.
no.
Don't miss it. You're not missing a thing, from what I understand.
Yeah, no.
Wilkes-Barre, I think, has a cuter town square than Scranton. Scranton has a lot of Gothic buildings and crap. But Wilkes-Barre has a cuter little square downtown. But everyone I know who lives in Wilkes-Barre, Edwardsville, any of the towns around it, hate it. But it's like they can't leave for some reason. Any chance your live's going on for more than an hour? Not this live. Maybe in the future. But I don't know what we would talk about. Like, I don't want to do a 4-hour live. I mean, what would we do?
Yeah, I don't want to. Like,
if you followed us around for the next 4 hours, Mark would be filming. I would be planted in a chair. I've recently taken to watching disaster footage from the March 11th tsunami that happened in Japan in 2011.
To see. It is.
Watching it break out in the ocean, it's like you hear the water, you can see I've gotten sucked into that.
It's fascinating how it creates itself and
how the tsunami builds on itself, and then
and then the devastation.
So I've been,
they are interesting, and we've been also getting into the top fives. I think it's a channel.
I think it's a channel called Top Fives, and most of the video are top 15 actually. But it's top 15 of anything: scary places to walk, creepy houses,
scary castles,
stuff like that.
There's odd ones too.
Sing and
like,
dance. We could sing and dance.
15 of the oddest looking fish. It's really cool. We're kind of into it, so we're making our way through all those videos now.
She cleaned her llama. I hope she did.
I hope she cleaned that llama.
I hope more than she just Febrezed it. That she cleaned it.
I know. I would love to take you everywhere, take you to work with me, but that's one of the things that has so turned me off with her is that it's all. There's nothing else. It's just 4 5-hour lives all the time. She doesn't make content anymore. What happened to like the mukbangs and the period things where she would go to a certain time and do it, and story time, and remember the little trailers she did, the Abominable Pete's and things?
And it would rain donuts in the beginning. Now the beginning of every video is hi guys. Hi Victoria. Hi this. We say hi to everybody when they come in because it's alive when they come in. But that the time warps were cool. I thought the time warps were interesting. I thought her cooking videos were good. Yes, there is a debate about whether or not she keeps a filthy kitchen. Well, maybe there isn't now. Did you see the cleaning video? I always swore that I thought her house was cluttered and didn't smell, but from her mouth, it smells.
Yeah.
So people were saying that the brush to clean was because there's an apartment inspection, and they've been there about a year, so that would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of had the feeling Pete I said this yesterday, just put his foot down. He's like, I'm not the one who said they'd clean the apartment. I'd rather live in filth than lift a finger to do something you said you would do. And I feel like that's probably where Pete was like,
yeah, right.
Then again, the apartment's in his name. So he's responsible for her mess.
It's true.
If the place is looking shitty.
Oh, Karen, I watched that one, the top worst cities to live to. Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah. They're usually by crime rate, worst cities. Well, not all the time. It's usually Camden, Baltimore.
Christine, if you're bored, I put up some vacation videos, waterfalls, and a historic army fort. Oh, yes, I'll definitely check it out, Christine. Oh, I love stuff like that, for sure.
16 hours in lives. Yeah.
Was it really? 16 total hours. Holy heck. Eileen!
Hey, Eileen. You missed almost everything. But you made it for the end.
I'm going to write that down, Christine, because I want to go check it out tonight. Christine.
Yeah, I lived in North Philadelphia for a period of time, and then I lived in South Philly for a period of time, and then I lived, But they said the inspection was coming for the apartment.
Oh, that's the reason. Okay.
It looked okay, but I mean, how, the boxes on the box, we clean a little every day.
Yeah, we do.
Which means you don't have to clean a lot all at once. There are certain things, like the closet gets out of hand, and you need to
you just have to rip everything out,
like spring cleaning type stuff where you have to rip this out and put it back together, or pull these out and do that, do a clothing purge for Goodwill, where it's like, we don't need this, we don't need this, we don't need this. But it doesn't get to the point where the house is trashed.
Oh no.
Like,
no, it does. I mean,
it's not like
can be cluttered at times, but
cluttered is different. But I mean, it's not like
no.
like I had said, if there's smells coming out of the house, that's different than if you just have piles of magazines or if you or if it's dusty or whatever.
We're gonna rent a carpet cleaner this week. I'm on this kick now where I want to steam clean the carpets. So
yeah,
I'm gonna do that this week.
And I have to say, everyone who has cats says this, but our house doesn't smell like cat.
Well, no, because we have a really good litter box in there.
We have a litter box in the bathroom, and then my dad made a cabinet that goes around it, so it sits in there, and then we could always keep the bathroom closed. And plus, Bandit's very careful about burying it. And Mark takes care of the box every day.
Yeah, a couple, like when I get up in the morning and before we go to bed at night.
So I suspect maybe she didn't clean it that often. 18
bags of trash, not including the litter. Wow, I did not know that. Oh my gosh. Bye, LA. It was nice to see you. Oh, we kept you over. It's almost, it's 5 after.
Well, folks, thank you for coming. I guess we'll leave it here. The boxes for the cats. They could build a goddamn castle for how many boxes there were. We keep like a box for Bandit at a time, and then when he gets over it, we get him another box.
Yeah.
So
he does use his boxes though.
He does, but not 8 at a time.
No, not 8 at a time. I know.
So, well, thank y'all.
Yes.
Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for being here. Another good live as always.
Yeah.
Thank you, mods.
Man, it was nice.
For being here. Thank you, lurkers, for coming. You're always welcome. Always welcome. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hit the like button also on your way out.
Yes, please do that too.
You can follow us on Facebook at SmokeySteveAndMarc or on Instagram at SmokeySteveAndMarc. Our email address and our contact info is below as well. This will come down and probably go back up in about half an hour or so, roughly. Thanks for watching, and Mark will catch up with you tomorrow for Mondays with Mark.
I will, and that'll be the first proper Mondays with Mark in 3 weeks.
Indeed.
Crazy. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, it was a really nice time. It was so nice to see everybody. I missed you last week. We were sitting there and I'm like,
looking at each other.
I missed you guys. I did.
I guess we could talk.
So anyway, thank you so much for coming, and we'll see you next week, okay? All right. Bye.